Numbers. Today I am going to be sharing a card with you that I have created using Friendly Foliage and the dies. So I'll be using both today to create our card. So this stamp set seems to be going away, so we want to make sure that we want to use it as much as we can so we can take advantage of benefits that it brings. I like this stamp set a lot because it has a thinking of you really small and the get well soon really small. I really use those two a lot, so I'm going to be using excuse me, that stamp set today. So today I'm going to be making a card using a I think this color is expired. The Summer Splash is called. No, Shy Shamrock. But I'm going to show you a card that I created with current paper, doing the same style. Okay, I'm just using some paper that I have sitting around doing nothing. So I put it to good use. And today we're going to show you this card so you can, if you have this paper, you can create it. You can create it with any paper. So basically I stamped the image, this little image right here, right there. Okay, so it kind of matches. This is a regular A2 size card, and this paper here is basic beige. Okay, so I have basic beige with more basic beige on top of my card here. Okay, and I'm going to be putting this on top of our card. So you need a basic beige for the inside and then a basic beige for the outside. Okay, I also did the same thing on my envelope. I stamped a little spray right there. Okay, so I'm going to take my little squares. This is 1 1/4 this way by 2 1/4 that way, and then these are 1 by 2. Okay, and so 1 1/4 this way, 2 1/4 that way, 1 inch that way, and 2 inches that way. And then we're going to put these on our card right on top there. And we're going to do that with all 3 of these little sections. I've always wanted to make one of these cards, so I said, you know what, it's time that I do this card I've always wanted to do. So here it is. It's really simple, really easy to put together. And today I'm going to do a get well card. Okay, let's do a get well. All right, so what I'm going to do with these little 3 things, I die cutted my little sprigs from that stamp set. The little, these 2 here. This one doesn't look so good by itself, so I'm trying these 2. Or you can just do 3 of the same kind. That would also work. Okay, so I'm going to do, turning it the opposite way. And I'm just going to put a little dab of glue there, there, and there. And then I'm going to put it right in the center of my little piece I just created. Okay, that's 1. And then let's do the same thing with this one. Little dab, little dab, little dab. And we stick it on there. Same thing with our last one here. I just had my nails done Friday, and look at this. This is horrible. Just Friday. Not this past Friday, but the one before. And by like Wednesday of the next week, my nails were already falling apart. I'm like, oh my gosh. Paid all this money to get gels, and then can't keep my nails together here. Okay, so we're gonna do one here and one at the top, one there, one at the top, one here, and one at the top. Okay, and we'll take these off. I'm going to put these on here with these dimensions right on the top of my card. Okay, so we're going to do the two that are the same at the ends, and then the one that is different in the center. So we're going to put them as close as we can. There to each other. And then we're going to put this one in the center. That's it, guys. It's very monochromatic. Just using one additional color. I have Thinking of You here, but I'm going to take out the Get Well card. And we're going to do the Get Well one. And my other card I did Thinking of You, that's why it's still here. Okay. And I'm gonna get some of the ink. This is a way to get rid of your old stashes of paper. Make cards with the paper. And then we're gonna stamp this right in the center. Like so. And then, of course, we got to do some embellishments because we got to make this card look beautiful. And I have some old gems here. These are tinsel gems. And when it comes to gems, I use whatever I have. I don't keep up with what's up and what's not up. I have so many gems. I cannot keep up with that, period. So you could use whatever you have. I'm going to put these here at the bottom, and they match kind of, sorta. So it kind of works out. This little color. Put our little 3 dots there in the corner, and our card is finished. It's beautiful. I don't know if this has an any. Let's see. Get well soon. Wishing you all the best. You're on my mind and my heart. I can write that. Let's do that in the inside, okay? Let's do an innie. So we got an outie, and we can do a mini. What am I talking about, mini? We can do an innie. Okay, you're on my heart and my mind. And we're going to put it in our ink. This will be inside. There we go. So beautiful. And then to the envelope, I did the same thing. So we have a matching set. So let me show you the other one I created. I created the next one using cajuncraze. Cajuncraze, yes. This is Thinking of You. And here I got some little sequins. I didn't do my any, did I? Well, because there's nothing to do with Thinking of You. So those are my 2 cards I've created today. I hope you enjoy these. And they're very, very simple to make. So hopefully you can create them and are able to use your stamp set before it expires, right? You can use it after, of course, but it's good to share different layouts and different things that we try to make our cards look beautiful. All right, thanks so much for coming. Today was a shorty. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.